How's everybody doing today? So today's video is going to be on my bunnies. A lot of the bunnies I keep are mini Rex. In here I have two mini Rex, the calico and the black and white, and the one closest to us on the bottom left is a Netherland dwarf. Right now they're in kind of an outdoor rabbit run. Let them graze on the grass and get to run around some more. I'm a real big fan of this cage. I have a lot of cages that I customize and built, but this is one that I bought on Amazon. I'll post it in the description. And the only thing it didn't include was a tarp, so I went ahead and added that to the top and kind of secured it. They have these really nice locking features, real easy to close and very safe, so they're protected from predators. And as you can see, these guys enjoy it. The bottom has some 2-inch wire as well, so they can't dig out, but they can still feel the grass on their feet, run around, feed on that. And as you can see, that Netherland dwarf up close is checking us out. And like I said, they love being out in this cage. You get to run around some more and just kind of have a new scenery, because that moves around all the time. Next to it here I have another cage. This is one of my larger cages. The cage itself was a little difficult to build, but at the end of the day, everything's working out fine. I did a video on the stand that this is on. I'll post that in the description below as well. But here we have three young male bunnies. So there's one solid black, two nice calicos, and these are all that mini Rex. And these guys are brothers. So they've been growing out, hanging out in here, getting a lot of room to run around, even though they're not on the bottom, but it's been raining a lot. So having this elevated off the ground is very nice, and I'll give them lots of hay and grass. This is one of my older cage setups. I'm ready to start replacing these, but I still have some bunnies in them meanwhile. This is one of my male mini Rexes. He's got amazing color, I think, and I'm really excited to grow him out and be a future breeder. Here's a nice solid, like a silver, almost a blue mini Rex male. This guy's really cool. He was just in the rabbit run yesterday, running around getting some grass, so they all take turns. And there's one more over here where it's that black and white, similar to the first female that we saw in that group of three. He's got some more black to him, and he's staying a nice dwarf size. They're all kind of sleeping this time of day, so not very active right now. But there's those guys. Another similar cage setup. This has the same dimensions, but there's more spread out dividers. Here's that male that's a father to the others that we looked at. So he's that calico mini Rex, and babies a while ago chewed a hole there, and I left it so he can have that space, which he definitely needs it. And over here is the mother with her babies. There's that one little guy there. I'm actually moving these over to new cage. So there's the first one. I'm going to go ahead and just slowly add all these. It's hard to pick them up with one hand, but they're all safe and they're used to being handled, but it's hard to do with the one hand. A lot of these guys came out with really nice colors. Here's one of the solid blacks, and they're all about 5 weeks old. So they're old enough to start leaving their mother. They're eating solid food. They're ready to get fresh food and water, so their bowls are all dirty. But I figure I would move them first, and then I'll feed them for the first time today in their new enclosure. So they're going, this guy was squirming around a little bit. They're going from that cage with their mother into a new cage that's 2 foot, it's actually 3 foot by 4 foot. And it's got a new tarp around it to protect it from weather. That black tarp in the background that I just newly installed, because we're going from summer to winter time. But like I said, I'm really excited about these colors. These guys are all for sale along with some of the other bunnies I showed. I don't ship bunnies or anything like that, but if you're local, if you're in the Pittsburgh area or a close nearby state, and any of you guys are interested in these bunnies, go ahead and email me at pittsburghpets@gmail.com. That'll be in the description as well. I believe it's pittsburghpets16@gmail.com. But I sell a lot of these locally, and they make great pets. They're a very good size. They do good outside. I know people will get some criticism for keeping them inside, not inside per se, but they do great. They actually like the colder weather versus the hot summers. So I make sure that they get plenty of shade in the summer, lots of water, and they love eating that fresh grass, being outside, interacting with one another and seeing each other through cages. But they're getting their food and they're doing really well. So there's those guys as well. The mom here is now all set up with her clean water and new food. She's probably relieved to have the babies next door so she can still see them, but they're not constantly trying to feed from her. And the males over here are eating some food as well. Every day I go through and I feed these guys, make sure their cages are upkept, their food and water is fresh, make sure I can handle them and pet them. So all these guys are breeders or pets. Wanted to share with you guys. I like looking at other stuff from other people's setups. Kind of curious how they do it. Thought I'd show you my setup. I know there's always room for improvements, but the bunnies are all healthy. They get handled a lot. They get a variety of diets, and thought I'd just show them off today. That about includes the bunny tour today, I guess you could call it. I'll wrap this video up with my male calico and one more shot of the babies feeding. But you can see he likes being out in the grass. I'm kind of just watching him, and he's feeding on some of the grass. But thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I can improve things, so I don't like doing too many bunny videos because I know people get a little opinionated about certain things. But hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. And I do a lot of videos on my other pets and my fish and my aquariums. But I also have bunnies, and my page is Pittsburgh Pets. So I got to show everything that I have, and I think these guys are looking pretty good right now. And they're all happy and they're feeding. So thank you all one more time for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.